1964, Enzo Ferrari looked at a man and said 4 words. Go make tractors. 2 years later, that man built Ferrari's biggest nightmare. And Ferrari started it himself. Picture this. Late 1963. Maranello. Enzo Ferrari's office. Dark room. Cigarette smoke. A desk that had seen decades. 2 men. 1 conversation. The man sitting across from Ferrari had driven there in a Ferrari. One of his own cars. The clutch grinding as he shifted. His name was Ferruccio Lamborghini. And he'd come to complain about that clutch. Ferruccio owned several Ferraris by then. Loved them. Drove them hard, but one problem kept coming back: the clutch wore out. Fast. Too fast for what these cars cost. He complained to dealers. Sent letters. Technical notes. Measurements. They stopped returning his calls. So he went straight to Ferrari himself. Face to face. Ferruccio Lamborghini. Tractor manufacturer. Born in a farming village. Northern Italy. His family had farmed for generations. But he looked at machines differently. After the war, he built tractors. Started small. By the 1950s, he had a real factory. Farmers across Italy knew his name. Lamborghini tractors worked. He wasn't famous, wasn't wealthy beyond reason. But he'd built something real. And now he sat in Enzo Ferrari's office with drawings of a clutch mechanism spread across the desk. The pressure plate material isn't suited for the torque your engines produce, Ferruccio said. I've measured it. Your engineers could fix this in less than a week. He waited. Ferrari looked at the drawings. Briefly. The way you glance at a headline you're not interested in. Then looked back at Ferruccio. Quiet for a moment. Smoke rising. Mr. Lamborghini. You are a tractor maker. Ferruccio waited. There had to be more. Go make tractors. That was it. Ferrari picked up something else on his desk. The meeting was over. Ferruccio gathered his papers. Quietly. Walked out. The factory hummed around him. Red cars being assembled. Beautiful machines taking shape. He saw none of it. He got to his car. Sat there. 5 minutes. 10. Go make tractors. Not cruel. Not angry. Just, dismissal. Total. Complete. Ferrari hadn't even taken him seriously enough to disagree. He started the engine. The clutch ground again as he shifted. Some say Ferruccio opened that clutch when he got home. Took it apart. Studied every piece. And found something. The pressure plate was identical to one he used in his tractors. Ferrari was charging a fortune for a part that cost almost nothing. Whether this is true doesn't matter. What matters is what Ferruccio did next. That night he didn't sleep. The words kept coming back. Go make tractors. Meaning, know your place. You belong there. Not here. He could accept it. Most people would have. But something had shifted. Something that couldn't be put back. He wasn't angry. He was certain. The next evening, after work, he stayed late. And he drew. Not tractors. Cars. First rough sketches. Then detailed. Engine placement. Chassis. Weight. He wasn't a car engineer. But he understood machines better than most. 2 weeks later, he called a friend. An engineer. I want to build a car. Ferruccio, you make tractors. Small smile. Cold. I know what I make. You want to compete with Ferrari? I want to make a better car. That's impossible. Everything is impossible until someone does it. Within a month, real plan. Factory. Budget. Timeline. The hardest part wasn't money. It was finding engineers. And here's what nobody talks about. Ferrari's own engineers were unhappy. The best ones. The ones with ideas. The ones who questioned. Ferrari wanted execution. His vision. His way. No discussion. So the best ones left. Ferruccio found them. Quietly. One by one. Come work with me. I'm building something Ferrari said could never exist. They came. Engineers who knew Ferrari's cars from the inside. Every weakness. Every strength. Ferrari lost some of his best people that year, didn't realize it yet. 1963, Lamborghini SPA existed. Small factory outside Bologna. Nothing glamorous. Just people who wanted to prove something. Ferruccio walked through every morning. Asked constant questions. Why this way? What if we change this? Show me. He wasn't the smartest in the room. But he listened. His engineers felt it immediately. With Ferrari, you present an idea. If Enzo doesn't like it, it's dead, one said later. With Ferruccio, he asks 100 questions. Sometimes says no. But he always hears you first. One small difference. Changed everything. 1964, the Lamborghini 350 GT. Not revolutionary. But good. Genuinely good. Fast. Refined. Beautiful enough to stop people on the street. And better than most Ferraris of that era. Journalists drove it. Where did this come from? Who is this Lamborghini? Some dismissed it. Luck. Won't last. Ferruccio kept building. Ferrari heard about it. At a dinner. From a journalist. Have you driven the new Lamborghini? The 350 GT? Quite something. Ferrari was quiet. Then, Lamborghini. The tractor man. The same. He'll run out of money. Tractors aren't cars. Everyone nodded. But Ferrari remembered the name after that. 1966, the Lamborghini Miura. Mid-engine. 350 horsepower. Breathtakingly beautiful. Designed by 3 engineers. Barely in their 20s. Furious with Ferrari in their own quiet way. They poured everything into it. Geneva Motor Show. March 1966. People stopped mid-stride. Stood still. Stared. One of Ferrari's test drivers was there. Stood in front of it for 10 minutes. Then quietly, Enzo needs to see this. Ferrari saw it eventually. Photos. Then in person. Walked around slowly. Looked at the engine. The lines. Said nothing. Left. Next meeting with his team, someone mentioned Lamborghini. Before, Ferrari would wave it away. Small brand. Not serious. This time, watch them. 2 words. Everyone in the room froze. Because, watch them, meant they mattered. And for Enzo Ferrari, very few things mattered. The competition became real after that. Constant. Relentless. No public fights. No press wars. But every new car from one was a direct answer to the other. 2 factories. 2 philosophies. Ferrari, cars should inspire reverence. Ferruccio, cars should inspire freedom. Engineers who worked for both noticed something. Ferrari's factory was intimidating. Beautiful. But you felt small. Like the building mattered more than you. Lamborghini's factory was messier. But you felt like you mattered. Like your ideas mattered. Which did you prefer? Lamborghini. Because I felt like a person there. Not a part. Late 1970s. Ferruccio stepped back. Sold his shares. Moved to Uruguay. Why leave? You built something incredible. I built what I came to build. It exists now. That's enough. He smiled. Satisfied. Deeply satisfied. He'd proved what he needed to prove. Not to Ferrari. To himself. Enzo Ferrari died in 1988. By then, Lamborghini was one of the most recognized names on the planet. Ferrari never publicly acknowledged what happened between them. But everyone in the industry knew. Ferruccio Lamborghini died in 1993. Quietly. In Uruguay. At his funeral, cars from both brands were present, side by side. Two brands born from the same moment. The same office. The same 4 words. But here's what we said at the beginning. Ferrari wasn't wrong. Think about it. Ferruccio was a tractor maker. Building a supercar company from scratch. Competing with Ferrari. By any measure, impossible. Dozens had tried before. Almost all failed. Ferrari had seen it happen again and again. So when he said, "Go make tractors," he wasn't being cruel. He was being honest. Based on everything he'd ever seen. The insult wasn't the words. It was the certainty behind them. And that's why this story hurts. Because Ferruccio proved him wrong anyway. Ferrari had to live with that. Every day. For the rest of his life. A rival born from his own dismissal. So who won? Ferrari won history. No one disputes that. But Lamborghini proved something bigger. Ferrari didn't create a rival. He created a reason. For words meant to end a conversation started one of the greatest rivalries in automotive history. Go make tractors. He didn't. He made something that sits beside Ferrari's name today. Equal. Because the only person who decides what you are, is you. Not Ferrari. Not anyone. Just you. Ferrari dismissed him. Lamborghini listened. And that's why the world has 2 kings instead of 1.